Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Katie, and if you're not already subscribed, don't forget to, and I will have my Instagram linked below. Today I'm gonna go through some of the things that I wish I knew at the beginning of my fitness journey that would have saved me a lot of time and worry and effort. And there are things that I had heard but I never really knew were like tried and true and really would apply to me. I feel like there's just so much noise in the fitness space on Instagram, on YouTube, but these are things that apply to everybody, no matter how your fitness journey really looks. So I was an athlete growing up, but during college I really didn't play any sports. I rarely went to the gym, and if I did, all I did was like run on the treadmill or go on the elliptical. So once I graduated college, it wasn't that I like hated my body or anything like that. I feel like a lot of people start their fitness journey because they like hate the way they look or they hate the way they feel. But I really started working out because I needed a hobby outside of work. But I really did miss that like athletic component of my life that I had when I was in high school. So I started lifting weights, like literally just because I saw someone doing it on Instagram and I was like, I love the way her body looks. I want to shape my body that way. But like I said, there's so much noise and so much information. It's just like overwhelming. Like you don't really know what to listen to. So these are things that are staples in my life now. First thing, discipline is greater than motivation. I cannot scream this from the rooftops enough. You are not going to be motivated every day. No one is motivated every day. If someone tells you that they're motivated every day, they're lying. So one of the things that gets me to the gym every single day, no matter what, I do take Sunday as a rest day, is pre-workout. For the longest time, I didn't take it, and then like I would get to the gym, I would struggle a little bit, but pre-workout, and while it is not the healthiest thing, it is something that will help you be consistent with your goals. Once you take the pre-workout, there's no going back. You gotta work out or you will feel not great. I never really took pre-workout for a long time because I couldn't find one that didn't either give me a really bad headache or give me like jitters and like I just felt awful. I do have a discount code with 1UP Nutrition. It is hands down my favorite pre-workout. I don't get a headache during or after. I don't get jittery. I just have insane focus and I am just like sweating my ass off, which is exactly what I want to do in the gym. I personally only take about 1/4 of a scoop. So that's why I don't feel as bad taking it every day because yes, like I said, it's not the healthiest thing, but it will get you to the gym and it will get you cranking out a good workout. Another thing that is such a staple with like motivation is good music. I know that's like such a little aspect of it, but like if I have music, like I'm not into my workout that much, but like I have good music that is like getting me amped up, like I feel great and I am working harder than I would be without it. I know that's such a little thing, but it's such a game changer. I have a ton of playlists on my Spotify. I will leave that in the description below so you guys can see my playlist. Another thing, so during cardio, I used to get like so bored and I would be like, okay, I'm like, I don't want to do this, but a good show or YouTube videos are key to keeping yourself on that machine. I personally do 30 minutes on the Stairmaster almost every day and it sucks. And there are some days that it sucks. 5 minutes in, I'm like, I want to get off, but if I have a good show or something I'm watching that I'm interested in and not thinking about like just what I'm doing, I am so much better off. So I have Sling, so if you have the app on your phone, you can just watch anything that's on TV. I downloaded the Bravo app, I think ABC, Hulu, all that stuff you can get on your phone. So that keeps me busy during cardio. Second thing, and this took me so long to realize, going to the gym and just going through the movements without any true mind-muscle connection, you might as well just be like moving your arms around and your legs around at home. Like, I know that sounds stupid, but if you're not engaging in the movements and truly like contracting your muscles and really engaging through the exercises, it's not doing anything. So like just going through the motions isn't going to get you anywhere. If you're not challenging yourself, you're not doing yourself any good. So mind muscle connection, I know this sounds it's such a given, but I literally will like touch the muscle sometimes in the movements. Like if I'm doing like hip thrust or glute bridge or something like that, and I will touch my glute muscle like at the top of the movement, it tunes my mind into the muscle and I feel it contract so much more. But you need to really think about the muscles that you're trying to engage through the movement, or you're not gonna get as good of a workout in. Number 3, consistency is everything. Let's say you're eating on your meal plan. I don't want to call it a meal plan because I really do think you should live a healthy lifestyle and it shouldn't just be a diet. But let's say you're trying to lose weight and you're on a specific meal plan, but you only adhere to that meal plan Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Saturday, Sunday you eat like trash. But you're doing your workouts, but you're only really getting them in Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and you're supposed to be working out 5 days a week. You aren't going to see the results that you want to see. You need to be putting in the work every single day. And the days that are your rest days, you still need to be moving a little bit. Now, this really applies to when you want to lose weight or you want to tone up, but if you're really just trying to live a healthy lifestyle, it's still about consistency. It's about building those little habits. But you're not going to see changes in your body if you're wanting to lose weight, if you're falling off the bandwagon every weekend. And I always remind people that Monday through Thursday is only 57% of the week. So 43% of your week, you're eating like, and that's almost half. And I think people think the weekend is shorter, but most of the time people slack off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So just keep that in mind. Another thing that I totally underestimated, like I would kill my workout every day of the week, including Saturday, but then I would sit at an office desk all day long and I wasn't seeing progress. And it's because if you're not continuously moving through the rest of the day, that hour that you put your work in the morning didn't do as much as it could be. You have to keep moving. You have to keep active throughout the day. So now I do a 2 to 3 mile walk after lunch, or if it's just small increments of walking throughout the day. Your NEAT, your non-exercise activity thermogenesis, is hugely important. It's basically the calories that you burn just being a person, but you also have to be active and not sitting on your ass all day. Okay, sorry, my camera died. So, another thing. A lot of fitness people on Instagram demonize cardio. Like they preach weightlifting. But if you're not doing cardio at all, you're doing yourself a disservice. Cardio is not only just good for your heart, but it's good for staying toned. So if you want to put on muscle, yes, weightlift. But if you want to tone up, yes, also weightlift. But it's good to get cardio and it's good for you. That's also, yes, you get endorphins from weightlifting, but I never feel them nearly as much unless I do cardio as well. So for the longest time, I was like warming up for my workout, weightlifting, and then doing like a 10-minute incline walk or something like that. And I wasn't seeing results, even when my nutrition was on point. Everyone is different and everyone needs different amounts of cardio and different kinds of cardio. Some people do really well doing low intensity steady state cardio, which is what I do. I prefer it most of the time, but I will throw in some HIIT workouts, some more high intensity. I like to do sprint intervals on the treadmill and then just finish them with like a jog or even just an incline walk. But for the most part, I just do 30 minutes on a medium to hard level on the Stairmaster. And that works really well for me. It keeps me lean. Another thing that really helps me too is the sauna though, but that's a whole other point. But yeah, cardio is not the devil. Cardio is good for you. If you hate cardio, don't do it. But if you want to tone up and you really want to see muscle definition, you need to do it. Plus, it creates more of a caloric deficit if you are trying to lose weight. I think the reason that so many fitness people demonize cardio is because there are people that literally just do cardio. And I feel like I'm beating a dead horse by saying this, but like, if you don't weight train, you will not see any shape to your body. If you just do cardio, you will be skinny fat, which no one really wants. Like, sure, it'll help you keep weight off, but it's not going to give you any shape or definition to your body. So I didn't do cardio for the longest time when I first started working out. And I was like, why am I not seeing a difference in my body? And like, some people need it and some people like don't at all. It just depends. And I highly, highly suggest that you try different things. I suggest maybe like doing running a mile. That would be higher intensity, or like sprint intervals. I do 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. I literally hop off my feet onto the other side of the treadmill. So I'm literally totally resting. I'll warm up with like an incline walk, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. 10 times and that's it. It takes me like 12 minutes. Or try steady state. You can just like do a slow jog, or you can do an incline walk. Lauren, I always say her last name wrong, Geraldo, she started this like movement that people have been doing, and it's so interesting because I see so many people doing it. It's called 12-3-30. She puts the incline up to 12, walks on 3 miles an hour for 30 minutes, and people are seeing like insane changes with their bodies. So recommend trying that too, but that would also be considered low intensity, similar to using a Stairmaster. Okay, another thing, and this is, okay, and my last thing. Protein is king. If you're not aware, there are 3 macronutrients: protein, carbs, and fats. There's been a lot of people saying recently that we overemphasize protein, but I personally don't agree with that. I think that if you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to tone up, you're just trying to look your best, I think protein is key. Granted, that won't bode well for vegetarians and vegans, but I personally am not, so I consume a lot of animal protein. I also think protein as a supplement is super, super helpful. I think almost everyone should aim for over 100 grams a day. I think you should get as close to your body weight in grams per day. So let's say I weigh 130 pounds, I would eat 130 grams of protein. While I don't get there every day, because that is a lot of protein, I at least get in over 100 every day. So basically my routine is I have protein after my workout, like a supplement. I have protein with my breakfast. I have chicken or some kind of meat for lunch. I have meat for dinner. I have like usually a fish for dinner. And then I sometimes have a protein supplement after dinner, just depending on where my protein intake is at that point in the day. I know that sounds like a lot of protein, but it's really not. I do think that you can overdo it, but it's really hard to overdo. Like unless you're a bodybuilder and you're trying to get in like 200 grams of protein a day, like I don't think you can overdo it. It really is key, especially when you're trying to lose weight. Getting enough protein will make sure you aren't losing any of the muscle mass that you're putting on when weightlifting. A lot of people worry that when they're losing weight, they're gonna lose muscle, but as long as you're getting in enough protein, you're not going to lose it. Another thing is prioritizing your workout. So I personally like working out in the morning. It's what I like doing first thing when I wake up. I like having it done. That way I don't have to worry about it the rest of the day. I can just focus on my walk and that's it. And I think it's really important to schedule it into your day, because if you don't, it's just like if your day gets super busy, you're not gonna do it. But if you have it like on a calendar, on a schedule, I highly, highly recommend doing it in the morning. I just think it's best when it's done first thing, and then you don't have to worry about it, especially if you have a hard time getting it done after work, especially like right now, daylight savings time. I don't know how people work out after work. It's dark, it's cold. I would have zero motivation. So the sun is up, it's 6:30 in the morning. I'm up, I go to the gym, I get it done. I don't have to worry about it. So putting it on a calendar, scheduling it into your day is so key to making sure it gets done. So those are my top 6 things that I wish I knew at the beginning of my fitness journey. These are things that I wish someone had drilled into my head and took a long time for me to figure out. And I really hope they help you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already subscribed, don't forget to, and I will see you guys in the next one.